Hello everyone, and welcome to my comparison video of the Transformers Cyberverse one-step changer, Blur, and Repugnance. So once again, yes, this is a comparison video between these two figures. I have done this before on the channel. If you haven't seen those, go check them out if you would like to. But let's get into the video, shall we? So first, we're going to take a look at Repugnance. And he honestly, before, as I'm just looking at him, his robot mode doesn't have a lot of paint. It's just red and yellow and white. But otherwise, as you can tell, there's not much paint. For the articulation, no head rotation. Arms can go up that far. They can go all the way up. They can move out to the side. They can move forward. They can almost move around the full way, but they do get prohibited by the mandibles. There is a ball joint at the elbow, which allows for over a 90-degree bend. There is technically a ab crunch, but that's due to transformation, and that half transforms him. And then there's no waist swivel or any other articulation. For the sculpt of him, he does have he has a nice head. It does look like the show. He has the Autobot logo there. He has nice molded detail on the chest and on the abs. There is some detail on the arms, and then there's some leg detail as well. Now, moving on to Blur. For him, he actually does have more articulation. He doesn't have head rotation again. Arms can go up that far. They can't go out to the side. No arm rotation. So, pretty much the only form of arm movement is right there. And legs can move in and out due to transformation. And there is ankle pivot going down, or not really an ankle pivot, but there's a toe pivot going down, I should say. But for the actual sculpt of the figure, he does have a head that looks like the show. There's the Autobot logo. There's a lot of molded detail on the arm. There's detail on the crotch, and there's some detail on the leg and foot. But let's get down to the, what's it called? Not the comparison. Let's get down to the comparison, actually. Yes, that is what it's called. For the comparison, here they are with Prime Beast Hunter, RC. So, they're both smaller than her. Here they are with Earthrise / Kingdom, RC. Here they are with Red, RC. And here they are with Marvel Legends Eternal Sprite. So they're about the same height as her. So let's get into the transformation, shall we? We're first again going to start off with Repugnance. So for him, what we're going to do is we're just going to come to the back. We're going to grab this brown part and then just bring him down, use the ab crunch to bring him down. And then we're just going to flip that down so that the yellow is positioned like that. Then you're going to bring the feet down. Up next, we're just going to position the arms straight out so that you can see the ball joint right there, and you're just going to bring the arms in. And here's Repugnance in his, what is this? I don't know what this is, but I guess in his bug mode. One thing to note about this, there is a gimmick with this, and it's that if you pull up on this lever on top of his head, his mandibles move. But otherwise, his articulation is pretty much the same. Arms are on a ball joint. They can move all the way around now. They can move in and out. And the hands can do a full 360, and they can move in and out, and they can rock side to side. Now let's get down to Blur, shall we? So with Blur, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the feet, just gonna bring them down, and we're gonna grab the legs, bring them out, and then gonna grab the chest area and this part that came down, and we're just going to split them, and we're also gonna grab the legs now and just push them together. And make sure that everything plugs in. And here's Blur in his vehicle mode. So with Blur, there's some nice molded details. There's this that looks like a gun. Or never mind that. Well, it looks like one, but they're actually the rear view mirrors. And he has his fender. It rolls fairly well. And for the sculpted detail for Repugnance, there is some on his legs now and feet. There's that, and it's pretty much just the same things, except on the outside now of the arms, there's just that. So in all honesty, for this, if you're looking for a more for a figure that has more playability in it, I'd recommend you get Repugnance. But if you just want a cheap, affordable version of the character, I recommend that you get the Blur instead, because not only will he fit more in with your Autobot cast and would work more with your Autobots and Decepticons, he's also better known compared to Repugnance. But anyways, that's been my comparison review between Blur and Repugnance. And but really also it's just up to you whichever one you want to get. It really just depends on what you are looking for. So like I said, that's been it for my review. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. And if you would like to share the video with anyone who would enjoy it, I'd greatly appreciate it. And just leave a comment down below telling me what you guys thought of these figures and the review. Thanks for watching. Bye.